Okay. What you learned, guys? What you checked and what you learned from there?
The action selectors, it is used to it basically used to handle the request.
Okay.
Like there are just in our project we have the create method. So in that, for what purpose we are using that create method, it decides the action selectors. Like if we mention the get, so we get the values, and whenever we are using we use the http post, at that time we save something, like we save some form or some data to somewhere.
So basically, the means as its name says action selector. Am I right? And in a previous we discussed about IE action user. The action selector is a, you can say, way in a ASP.NET to find a selector and run the right function for you. To write your own code and to write an enterprise level application, you need to understand this very well. How action selector will work and which thing you need to take care. Am I right, Madhuri?
Yes.
So, means your action selector, correct me guys if I'm wrong, your action selector will work on a, you can say this controller, and you can say controller and actions, and you can say apart against actions, you have a parameter as well. Based on a parameter, it will decide means which, because like a overriding or overloading, method overloading, function name can be same, or
Yes.
overriding overloading, function name can be same, but if signature are different, then it will treat it like a different method or action. And apart from that, we can identify a action with the help of, you can say, method as well, like get, post, put, delete. Am I right? Or
Yes.
patch. Based on
Patch.
that, you can also means identify a. So you need to understand this pattern very well so that you can write your own. And in this theory part, we will, you can say, discuss about filter as well. What you understand from filter in normal life?
Filtering, before using before we using something, we can filter that.
Basically, means you want something which need to be common functionality which can be executed before and after of any action. Understand my point? So, guys, so for that you use filter. Means whatever you are doing, you want to filter that
Yeah,
before and after.
to get the
Yes.
selected data from the database or from somewhere.
No. That filter is a different story. Right now we are talking about action filters.
Okay.
So, okay, and in this we are talking about, let's say you are have a in a controller, you have a multiple, you can say these actions are there. Am I right?
Post,
And
get, put, patch.
yes, and you
Hmm.
want to capture means who is logged in, or for audit purpose you want to track that. Am I right?
Hmm.
For that you will use a filter. Okay,
Okay.
and you can create your own custom filter as well.
Hmm.
Okay, with the help of that you can track. There is a own execute, own executor. Okay, on executing or any those two methods are there which you need to implement. Okay, so that wherever you will use with the controller, then it will do this thing for controlling means controller purpose services. So you can apply this filter on a one particular, you can say, action as well. Understand my point, guys?
Yes, sir.
Hmm.
And apart from that, we have a concept called middleware. Okay, and it's not a ASP.NET concept, it's a Web API concept, middleware. So if you remember this you can say our program.cs file, then there are so many middleware are there, which we register, like use this authorization.
Run.
Yes, authorization and your this logger thing and this. So these are the things where we are modifying our request to response. Okay. So let's say whatever you are calling, you can say you want to check the authorization or authentication, or you require have some header validation for authorization. You need for each and every request you want that header should be there. So for repeating yourself again and again, you will write a middleware which will do this for each and every request. Okay. So it will save your time, and same with the response as well. If you want something, means before sending response back to the user, you want it should be, you can say, uh, follow this process or add something, then it will give a response to the user. So that's a middleware. Okay. And apart from middleware, we have a sync await, which we discussed earlier as well. So let's go on through the theory, and I want your, you can say, if you can do this quickly, that's fine. Otherwise, I will do this quickly. But I will request you guys, please, please, please. This is for you guys only. If you will study this well in advance, so we can focus on a theoretical, practical part. Okay.
Hmm.
But because you are not checking this and not studying this, that's why I need to do this. Means rather than doing practical jumping directly into practical, I need to go through this because otherwise you are not able to understand this. Okay, and another middleware we discussed, async actions is also there. Means async actions, as its name suggests, which will take some time, which will not happen immediately, which will take some time to run. You understand my point? There are two things, async, sync and async. Ajay, if you remember, we discussed this concept. And
Yes.
Shraddha and Madhuri, we also discussed this in a CSharp. And with Ajay, I discussed this in a JavaScript. Am I right, Ajay?
Hmm.
Concept
Yes.
are same. Concept are same. Okay.
Hmm.
So here means let's quickly go through it. But next time onwards, I will request you guys, please go through that. If you think I need to cover this, I don't have an issue. But Ms. Madhuri requested me, she want to focus on a practical. But Madhuri, if you don't have the knowledge of this, how you can focus on a practical? Are you?
Yes, sir.
Are you without knowing this? Are you able to focus on a practical?
No.
So, do you want everything? I will do everything for you guys, or you will do something by your own at itself.
I gone through this document. This contains method request.
Yes, that's. I really appreciate your effort. And talk
Hmm.
about other teammates as well.
Yeah.
So I also going to the theory part.
Okay. Okay, this is you can say see here with the help of get post which we discussed earlier. Based on that, and action name. Action name is also important. Let's say you want to give a different name. Right now, whatever we done, we will not use this action name property. We will just whatever function name we are considering that as action name, and it's matching. But you can give your own custom name. Means you can vary your this action name to your function name. Earlier we are using a same name like index, create. So you can, with the help of this action name, you can differentiate. But don't use this heavily. Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
So this is action filter, as we discussed how action filter will work. Like you have some login action execution. So for that, you require this action filter. So means for action as its name is action filter. So you want to, you can say filter, apply some filtering mechanism after, before and after. So here you are able to see it's to create a custom, you can say action filter. You need to extend or you need to inherit from a I action filter. And as I told you, it has a two method, action executing, on action executing, on executor. Okay. So let's say you want to, means whatever action is there, if you want to track that, and if so you can say action started, and for audit purpose you can use this. So building this custom, so you can create that with the help of this extended itself, and after that you can, how you can apply this with the help of allow filter controller. This is a way. Service filter this. Okay. So here you can use this type of, okay, alternative way to specific action, you can also apply that. Okay, this is the way. Any question or concern, guys, till now?
No.
No, sir.
So this is another filter, authorization filter, so that you can use this common authorization attribute for roles. This is equal to this. If you want to check this, this controller is applicable for admin role only. It's not applicable for another role. So you can
Means
define it.
a method
Then
can be multiple times we can use with action names like that.
No. These are the filters. We're talking about filter.
Hmm. Hmm.
Filter is a, you can say, you can say you want to perform
Hmm.
something before that action or after that action. Let's say right now I want to check if user is admin only, then is this authorization filter allowed to means check this, otherwise it will not allow to do that. Let's say you can think of a security guard is available on gate, am I right? So if you have a pass with you and if you are authorized for that particular room or party, then you can enter, otherwise you cannot enter. Understand my point?
yes, sir. But where we define that roles like admin, user.
It's a, you can see your enum like
Okay.
this.
We can
Yes,
hard code that values for particular, like these are the user roles.
definitely. Data should be there. Okay. And you can say this simple concept example here you are able to see. This is a exception filter as well. You can create a exception filter. Earlier we were logger filter or complaint audit filter. Now complaint exception filter. Okay. So you can track. Any question or concern regarding action filter, guys?
No.
So middleware, as its name suggests, middleware. Am I right? It's in between for your HTTP request and responses. Okay, so that you can handle error, you can redirect HTTP to HTTPS. So you can authorize the user or authenticate the user, apply routing. Am I right? So here this is a way to utilize this middleware. You can write your own middleware as well. Guys,
Yes.
you understand this middleware concept or not?
Hmm.
We can define the middleware in program.cs. How can we create our own? Like we have the default like map, route, use
Yes,
routing.
same way you can write that. We will check in a middleware session.
Okay.
middleware pipeline. Here you are able to see middleware pipeline request, process request, pass request to the next middleware. Okay, we will use a next method there. Am I right? If you not use the next method, then you are saying, hey, you will stuck here only. Okay. So, and process response to the, this is a, you can say, these are the way to write. And you can say this. Middleware pipeline is ordered sequence of component that process request before each. So use, run, and map. Use meaning, let's say this. App use, so you can do this way. Let's say this is a callback. Okay, or you can say lambda function is there. And here you are able to see these are the context and next. And you are calling this next. Am I right? Code before next middleware, code after next middleware. So means you are saying, hey, I am done. Now I am releasing this. So your cursor can move ahead. Okay. So
Like
run.
for the
You can say yes means yes, I am
mm,
done. Kind of break.
mm,
Now I not need to move forward. There just
mm.
do that.
Go to next.
So to run that we have this terminate middleware run adds terminal middleware. It does not call next middleware. Okay, because if you check this in a program dot this CS, we have this run app dot run. Simple
Yes.
meaning run ends the pipeline. Map. Map means it will pipeline based on a path. So if it's smashed, then this will get a chance to execute. Am I right? In our routing, we are using this. Using the get method, post method, but with this a way to, you can say map. Okay, this will get execute to get a chance to execute. Okay. Now, any question or
Yes.
concern regarding this middleware, guys?
No, till now.
Madhuri,
No.
Sharda,
No, sir.
and
I, I have to go
okay.
with that document one.
Async
But
action method. Okay, thank you. Async action method allow long running operation to run without blocking the request. I think so you already know what is this. So these are the things which will take some time. So for that we will not wait for the user to wait, put on a hold. So for that we need to use this. Okay, so we have a task with us. With the help of that, we can do that. Let's say API call or file handling. So with the help of that, we can done this. So async await you already aware. If you have guys any question or concern regarding async await, please let me know. Guys, are you good? Could we move ahead?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. For that means we already have a code with us. First, we will run that code. After that, we will check the code and do some tweaking. And means as you know, means as Madhuri requested, she want to check that means how things are working. So maybe we can try some tweaking as well. That's what I have to do. So this is our project. Guys, what do you want? Do you want a more practical or for this? So if you require more practical, then you need to go into the theory and come up with a question if you have any. Am I right? Otherwise, it's hard for us to complete everything in a 1 hour, and because we have a limited time with us. So action flow demo, here you are able to see everything is working, products. You're able to see this product list. And if you want to create, then you can create a product as well. So that's coming, is everything in a memory itself. Okay. So right now, don't overthink, just focus on how you can do the things. Okay.
Okay, sure.
If you are not able to do the simple thing, how you can think means you will do the lot of things. You understand my
So we'll
point?
take, yes, sure, we'll take for the time.
Just focus on a baby steps only right now.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so it's working. And right now, if you are able to see, it's an index page only. But when you, let's say, do this, then it's changing to create. Okay. So, and this is and HTTP post is there. So with the help of that, it's selecting. And when you, let's say, those that
Where we are storing this data?
in a memory itself. It's an array. We are in a variable only.
Okay, means if we stop the code, this data will get vanished.
Yes. Then you need to do this again. Okay. So feature is
So
also
how much
there.
time it will be there, the data?
No, it will just, it's a session data. When you restart, it will just refresh.
Okay.
There is no cache or anything. It's for your simplicity so that you can learn this.
Okay.
Understand? Everything is working.
Hmm.
Okay, so now if you want to, now feature is there. We are in a future this controller. So if you go with this, then you are able to see. It's under product only. Am I right? So that's why means you know a lot of things, guys. Just you need to implement so that
Right.
you will learn this in a better manner. So here you are, if you want to inspect, you can inspect as well. Right? We are moving from here and there. You can inspect with the help of this as well. How your selectors are working. Okay. 200 this action demo. Create another. Okay. Action flow demo. Okay. This code is available with you, but I am planning next time onwards, rather than showing this code to you, I want let's do our hand dirty and do the practical in front of you. Okay, either you guys will do or I will do, but I want you will see this in action, whatever we covered. But it's possible when you come up with the something and you will take a responsibility of something. Understand my point, guys?
Yes.
So right now, I want means whatever we covered in a theory, if you will try to do this and so that whatever, because as per my understanding, theory is equally important. Okay.
Mm.
Now here you are able to see we are creating a async filter. Okay, and login is also there. Okay, so based on that, we are taking recording a time, how much time async how much time async action will take. Okay, so here we have initializing this and action execution context, and here we are passing this delegate next. So here you are able to see whatever action is there. Based on that, we are printing in our logs. Okay.
So what is that I async? I don't get it. What? I don't get it. This word.
This one.
Um, little. I async action filter.
So it's an inbuilt class which help you to deal with the async await, async function or action. Earlier we will check in a theory I exception. Am I right?
Hmm.
The same thing it will come up with the you can say method which will you can say with the help of that you are able to do some you can say this. If you remove this, then they will these are the own action execution async. These are the method of this interface. In a dependency injection itself, we learn this.
Okay. So every time when we going to create the filter, so we need to inherit from this class, this interface.
It depend. It depend. Let's say you are using this async function, async, I mean, right, actions in your project, okay?
Hmm.
And you want to means know the this how much time it will take. Then you go with this or do anything with this async action. Then you need to go with this. You understand my point? And if you want to apply action, you want to go with the another, then you don't need to go with this. You
So
understand my point?
yes, why we implement the logger over here? Uh,
Because logger is a thing with the help of that you can check the logs.
log, right?
Okay. So it's totally up to your requirement. Different kind of you can say filter available with you which you can extend and provide a enhance the capability of your actions. You understand my point?
Okay.
Earlier we will check this exception, and now we are checking this async action filter.
Hmm.
But you need to understand, guys, it's totally depend upon your requirement. There is no hard and fast rule. Okay. So it is working on async this only, and now, okay, any question or concern, guys? Hello, guys.
Mm. On action execute.
These are the method of this interface.
The object we are adding in that they are also the common, like by enhancing that we add the context objects, so that is also
No, this is a
inbuilt.
method. Madhuri, understand the concept. Earlier, we created our own interface, am I right? For our complaint service. And whatever method we will declare there, it's implement class responsibility to give a definition of those methods. You understand my point?
Hmm.
The same thing is happening here. This is your interface. When you are implementing that, then child class is a child class responsibility to give a definition to that method.
So
Understand my point here?
we don't need to add this interface na async action that is already present.
Interface is already there, but you need to give your own definition what it
Okay.
will do.
Okay. So we while creating the filter, we need to only add the class and then need to implement that. So here we create the execution timer filter class and then we do the implementation of the async action filter.
Yes, you need to define what this function will do. Okay. So
What if we not define this
it's your code.
exception
It's your
time
code.
filter?
It will not allow to do that. Even though you will throw the exception or do go with this unimplemented or but you need to define this. Let's say if I will try to do this, it will not allow me to. Let's I will skip this. It will give me error. This same concept which we learn in this, and this is a basic concept, guys. Understand my point? So it's a restriction for a child class to implement.
So this is the custom filter, sir.
Yes, this is a custom filter. No, yes, this is a custom filter for async actions. Okay. So it will calculate the execution time filter.
So it is connected with controller.
This you wherever you need to apply this, you can apply, but it's as its name suggests, it's applied on async action only. Are you clear about this filters, guys? How
Yes,
you
sir.
can do that?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
What exactly it gives this async action filter? What the output from this we get? Like the controller name, action name, and stopwatch.
Yes. So it will, you can say action name, controller name, and in this we are passing this, right? What is controller action, so that if something is happened wrong, you can check with the help of this. Then it's a stop, and then you are printing this filter after filter. These are the time, and you can calculate or do anything else. How many times this elapsed?
We can see this, sir. हम लोग इसको अभी रन करके देख सकते हैं क्या वो कैसे कंट्रोलर
yes, why not, but you need to understand this first. Rather than just focusing on output, you need to understand what is the purpose of this and why you are doing this. Because you are engineer, guys. Okay,
so why we are using the filter basically only for this information, like what is the exact, like in real project, what is the exactly we are using the filters? Like I get it that authorize and all exception filter, but this is the custom filter, and how we supposed to get that here we need the filter, we need to add some filter over here.
So basically, let's say, Madhuri, if I will say, hey, Madhuri, you need to track the login flow. Right? How you will do that?
So logger is already there, not to catch log the events.
Log the events, okay? I want to track and for async, how you can do that? And I want this should be whatever in that in a local, you need to do the login each and every place. Am I right?
Mm.
You want to do that. But if I will say you need to separate this from action, how you will do that? You will write a filter for action.
Directions.
Like you will here, you are creating your own filter. Am I right?
Mm.
And to applying that filter is you can say with the help of this you can apply filter. Here you can see on this is a
Service.
way. Which one is better? You need to use local again and again. Is the fine, or you need to create a filter and use that is the fine?
This is better. So this is applicable to the whole controller, product controller.
Yes,
Mm.
it depends, and it should give you a flexibility to
Yes,
apply
we
on a
can
particular action as well.
Yes.
Hmm.
Okay, so wherever it will get this async and it will apply the things automatically for you.
Mm.
You understand my point, guys?
Hmm.
Any question or concern, Madhuri? You are good
No,
with
sir.
this?
Yes, so good with this. Wherever it finds the async method, async, and for that only it will applicable, right?
Yes. If you
Okay.
require exception one wherever you are doing this, then it will applicable for that. It depends. As I told you, depend upon you. You understand my point? And apart from that, if you can say have this get action, this or ping, so you can this action verb get and header as well. Head as well. Am I right? If you want to support two kind of the ping head as well, then you need to mention this. HTTP accept verb, both get and header request can be accepted. This action. Okay. Guys, any question or concern regarding this filter? If no, could you move ahead for this? Request timing middleware.
Yes.
So here you are able to see we have a middleware, and for this middleware, what we are doing, it's a shield class. What do you understand from shield class? Any idea, guys?
We cannot create the object of the
Yes,
same
we
class.
cannot inherit. We cannot inherit further. So here you are able to see middleware have a, you can say this request delegate next and ilogger. So it will do this and initializing this. And here you are able to see it's a invoke async. So we are passing this and try and catch. Finally we are doing this. So basically, when we will learn means this is our request timing middleware. We created this. Okay. Adri, you asked this question, how you can create that. Right? So you created this. Now this is a way to create. Okay, you can write anything. It's not a mandatory. You need to do this. Here you are able to see on a response. In a contest, HTTP contest, we will get the context of our request or response. Am I right? And in a response, you are applying this. You understand my point, guys? And finally, you are saying, hey, this is done. You are printing a log information as well, request method, request path, response, status code, and these things. So yeah, so that in a debugging purpose or another thing, you can do that. Rather than doing this again and again, you can write a middleware and attach with your, you can say controller or register with your app, so that it will applicable for all the resources. You understand my point, guys, or not? So let's
Already
check.
we have whatever we can define in a program.cs file, it is already global. We can use it in anywhere. So why don't we define that part in program.cs only?
can see this here.
Mm.
Mother is, we have a we need to focus on a dry concept. Don't repeat yourself, and you need to go with a solid principle. Okay.
Mm.
Solid principle, let's say you are Madhuri, right? And if I will say, hey, Madhuri can become a, you can say, engineer, but at a time you can do only one thing. Am I right? Even though you have a knowledge, but at a time you can, how many roles you can play at a time?
One role.
Same thing with this. If you will give so many responsibility to the this controller only, it's bad. Am I right? If you give us so many responsibility to the view only, you have a special purpose. Same thing with middleware and things. Filter, they have their own purpose.
Mm-hmm.
You can write. No one can means restrict you. What is the mean of that? Understand my point?
Okay.
Okay, guys.
Yes.
So this is a way to register, and now if you want to do something, please let me know so that we can try something else. Otherwise, or do you have any question or concern, you can do that as well. So if you want to try, let's say at the place of this, okay, Madhuri want to see the output of these. Am I right, Madhuri?
Yes, sir. Filter. Yes.
Yes.
Mm.
So just check this. Very well. So here open product list. Am I right? So here this is our console. Open product list. We're not getting anything here. So open browser tool and inspect the response header. So which we discussed means this middleware stuff. So network, inspect the response header. Okay, network and here response headers. You're able to see this get and this request URL. So header action item in a millisecond. Remote address, method is fine. Diamond. Okay. Open browser tool, then inspect the response header action. Now let me clear this. Particularity. Section response to the query string parameter. So whatever you are passing based on that is working. Request header authority this And this is a path, this is a schema, accept this. Okay. You're able to see to primary construction, action flow demo, logs. Layer argument will use primary constructor for the argument. In many situations, login disable effective load label. Okay. So project name is this, and this is a file. This is a file, and this is a output. Information, middleware, start, and Madhuri.
So that project name is itself a controller name, and because we define in code that the controller name, action name. So in filter, so here we get that information filter before.
Yes, because when you run this, you are able to see this loads on your server as well, which is beneficial for your live project. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, guys, any question or concern? But today topic,
Till
any
now,
question or concern?
we will try
Hmm.
and ask.
I'm waiting for saying. I will let me stop the recording.